All right. Funny meeting you here. So, I'll explain a bit more about this in the actual Map 25 video, but this video is going to be for just Secret Challenge 5. I'm thinking, why? I did all the other 4 in their videos. Why would I do a separate video just for this one? The answer is that it is legitimately that ridiculous. That, and I kind of want to showcase the Secret Challenge not as the successful run that it normally is, but as what it looks like when I normally try to play it, because it is so ridiculous that I feel that the failure montage is more important. To enter, you enter the normal portal from the start, and plus I can explain a lot more about the secret challenges. So basically, there's this the secret challenges. The music's from Dodonpachi Dojo, which should be a warning flag because that's a notoriously difficult game. And the this secret challenge is a reference to an I Want to Be the Guy fan game called I Want to Kill the Camellia 3. That's a I Want to Be the Guy fan game that's notoriously difficult. Yes, even amongst its genre, which should be a bit of a red flag. Ow. Not even close. And the thing is that one of the things that game had was the secrets, which are these 5 secret areas that got progressively harder. They used a remix of the Dodonpachi Dojo Stage 1 theme. I like the original more, so I use the original. And the last one, Secret 5, is basically considered a task challenge. Oops. And the thing is that, so, this is by design the hardest of the secret challenges. I think I have 13 failed attempts already on camera before I decided I'm just going to record my own video. So if I somehow first try this, which I've already failed that, I will just post the whole failure montage because it's, well, it's something. And I kind of want to because I just want to prove that actually, no, if you're having trouble with this one is actually just completely as stupid as it looks. There's a bit of a catch with the monsters this time around, which is that I forced them into their missile states. Like, I just forced them to missile, though they'll only shoot you if they actually have a target, which is usually you, but it can be another monster. But the thing is that because they're forced to shoot, you can't just wait them out by hiding here and waiting for the AI to calm down. And this gets worse because, of course, as you kill them, they start infighting with each other, making the situation get inherently more chaotic. Oh god, that was a bad Revenant phase. Normally it's a lot nicer. Well, ow. Okay, this is not going to be... Can I at least get to the last phase? Nope. Not this time. God. So that was attempt 2. Or no, that was attempt 3. So this is attempt 4. I'm going to actually count the attempts on the run because I didn't really do so in my practice runs. So I might not have to actually post those because I think I might just die enough trying to get it here. This is why I'm instead of doing it as my own video because just, God, what is this thing? And I know I made this thing, but it's by design kind of just ridiculous. And back to where I was though, the secret challenges in general, as I said, they're a bonus feature because I wanted to do some bonus optional content because a lot of shmups have bonus optional content. But the problem is that not being a life game, I don't really have the same achievements. And you are actually rewarded for doing the secret challenges. All 5 of them give their own rewards literally after you've completed them. Okay, maybe this is the run. What? Damn it. Yeah, you do unfortunately need to actually get there alive. The sad part is that's not the first time that's happened to me. One of my previous practice runs got there. So this is attempt 5. Let's make this happen. And the other thing is that after the first couple of waves, monster infighting starts happening, which is why the amount of auto-missiling they do, or forced missiling, goes down, because eventually they just start all shooting each other, which means that which means there's going to be projectiles flying through this no matter really what you're doing AI-wise. Balancing this took quite a while. The first few iterations of this I felt were way too easy, and the last few iterations of this, and a few of the iterations are just straight up impossible no matter what you did. Like, there is just no way through. Archon Comets. Okay, this might actually be it, because 128.33. This actually has a real attempt. Got it! And yeah, the challenge is called Secret Challenge 5 Camellia, because I did want to, because it is a reference to I Want to Kill the Camellia 5. And yeah, in return you get Secret Beacon 5. I want to save my game here, because as you may know, as I said, this is not going to be the full Map 25 video. This is actually just going to be the showcase. However, I am going to showcase what your rewards are. To start, you shoot the switch. So see each of these 5. Wow, I managed to 1 BFG. Basically, each of these spell cards is for each secret beacon you've gotten, 2 of these spell cards are, well, actually spell cards. So if you've gotten all of the secret beacons, you get a lot of goodies. There's a second aspect to the secret beacons that I'll explain, but that won't be covered in this video because this is actually much later. And for the rest of Map 25, that'll be in the Map 25 video proper. And as some bonus footage, I'm going to post the 13 other failures that were part of this video from my previous attempts. Bear in mind that the commentary is a bit weird because those other attempts were from back when I was trying to do Secret Challenge 5 as part of the Map 25 video. But I think there's going to be enough time just on this one challenge that I would rather just do it as its own video. Especially since Map 25 is very hard, so I don't want to redo what you just saw there if I die during this for whatever reason. I'm going to go to the Secret 5. So, I'm not going to... I mentioned that I'm not necessarily going to do this deathless. I will... If I first try this... If I actually first try this, I'll be very surprised. So, the Secret 5 is pretty simple. You start in this room, and you have to go to the other room. What's so difficult about this? Well, these guys. And these guys will shoot. Pretty much as soon as they wake up, these guys are going to start shooting at you. And the other thing about this room is that, so the inspiration for this, actually, I think it'll be fun to reveal that to us. So I'm just going to go with attempts. I'll talk a bit more about it. We'll probably go extremely poorly. Actually going well, pretty well so far. This song is from Dodonpachi Deojo. It's the stage 1 theme, and am I actually going to first try this? No way. I can't first try this after I've warned people about how stupidly hard this is. Because I am making this look very easy, by the way. This is the hardest secret by far. Oh god. And that's probably where this hit. Okay, can I get through? Yeah, you might be thinking, how the hell do you survive this? Don't worry. That's kind of normal. So, with that in mind, The inspiration for the secret challenges in general, and by extension this one, is a I Wanna Be the Guy fan game called I Wanna Kill the Camellia 3. It is mostly known for being ridiculously hard even amongst I Wanna Be the Guy fan games. Yes, and amongst that genre, as you could probably guess, the genre has a rather high difficulty floor of I Wanna Be the Guy. The Secret 5 in Kill the Camellia 3 was basically the same challenge with progressively more spikes each time, and the last variant was so ridiculous that it's considered a borderline TAS room rather than the thing humans do. So I referenced this secret challenge, and it is by far the most ridiculous thing I've ever made. Okay, I think I have a good shot. Never mind. Ow. Never mind. That happens a lot. And I'm kind of fiestaing this, but it took a while to balance this out. But I just want you to know, if this looks completely stupid, it is actually as stupid as it looks. To be fair, I think I could have made it on my second attempt there. It was actually entirely my fault. But this challenge is just meant... If there is any one secret challenge that is just designed to break players and say, no, I'm not doing all 5 secrets, it is this one. It is just completely ludicrous. I don't think this attempt really realistically has a shot at making it. But... Avoided the comments. Ow. No, And the final step is to exit at the center of the map. But yes, this song's from Dodonpachi Deojo, which is also considered an extremely difficult rhythm game. Or not rhythm game, what am I thinking? Bullet hell shooter. Perhaps the hardest in existence. That's really feasible in terms of just trying to get a standard 2-all clear of the game. It has a history, and that's why I used the song for all 5 secret challenges. Actually, no, that's not the reason. The real reason is that Kill the Camellia 3 used a remix of this theme for its secret challenges. I like the original a bit more, so I used the original. But that's what this is in reference to. And yes, referencing a ridiculously hard fan game. I Want to Be the Guy fan game is usually a bad sign, but... Oh god! Ah! Got caught. Oh, wait. Ow! Okay. Nope. So, yeah, sorry about the fact that that a large portion of this video is just going to be repeated attempts at this. But the thing is, I feel it is important to showcase all of my deaths on this, because it's important that you note, because if I first try it, it truly won't have the impact. So we're at attempt 5, I think? I haven't been counting. I'm going to say this is 5. And part of what makes this challenge so bad is that it's longer than the others. It's not like it just ends instantly. Because, yeah, you have to keep going back, and you don't know when it's going to end. It has the worst aspects of all of them, basically. And yeah, each time, of course, you go back and forth, I add more monsters to the mix. By the way, these monsters are kind of immortal and will continue shooting even if you're not in line of sight. You can't AI manipulate your way out of this one. I made sure of it. Okay, 150, 150. I think if I don't take a huge death here, I can... Okay, no. Yeah, no way is this going to happen. This song is from Dodonpachi Deojo, an infamously difficult Danmaku game that's notorious for how difficult it is. The challenge is pretty simple. Go back and forth between the 2 rooms. If you know what this is a reference to, you will understand that you are screwed. That is because the source material is a game called this is a reference, and by extension, all the secret challenges are a reference to something called "I Want to Kill the Camellia 3." It's an "I Want to Be the Guy" fan game that is known for being really, really hard even amongst the fan game scene, which should really tell you how bad that one is. Not having great luck with this so far. Well, so far it's been pretty good. If I first try this, I will, So, like with last secret challenge, I might, if I die to this, I'm not going to necessarily try to get it all in one shot, because this is ridiculously hard, and oh, damn it. I could have made that easily, I just hesitated too much. But, and I figure if I take a couple attempts, I can explain this challenge more in depth. This is actually one of the hardest ones to create, because the old version of this challenge had this small problem where where the monsters would stop shooting if you weren't in their line of sight, making this challenge get trivially easy. So I used some ACS to force them to shoot no matter what. Doesn't matter if they want to, they're going to keep shooting no matter what. You can see it, how they alternate sides. I had a lot of fun creating this challenge, because if you get the reference, you understand the horror that is, oh god, why would you reference KK3? Because I Want to Kill the Camellia 3, abbreviated KK3s, the infamous Secret 5, this is by the way Secret 5, was so ridiculous that well, a lot of people basically consider it a tasking challenge rather than a human one. So I kind of wanted to confirm that, yes, if this looks ridiculously stupid, it's because it's ridiculously stupid. Yeah, didn't think so. You kind of need a lot of health to do that final turnaround, because inevitably you basically have to go backwards through all of the projectiles that all the demons have been firing you through. Fun fact, during that very last phase, I actually turn off the automatic shots fired thing. By the time you get to the last phase, mostly they're shooting each other based purely on just infighting and whatnot. I don't really need to do as much of the scripted missiles, because they're just going nuts anyway. I'm pretty sure the cyber demons aren't scripted to aren't forced. I'm pretty sure the cyber demons aren't forced to infight now that I think about it. And of course, yes, what happens also is that a lot of these guys start infighting, which means regardless of the missiles they're shooting at you, they start shooting missiles at each other, making this get ridiculously chaotic. Okay, cyber demon phase. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah, that last cyber demon in the center has a tendency to block you. So and I guess I should also explain why I made the secret challenges. It's because it's kind of Danmaku tradition is, if you're for non-Touhou games, which this entire episode's been a giant series of references to, tends to be a bit more. They tend to have a bit more endgame content for people who are really, really good at the game. But the problem is that I don't really have a way of tracking your performance in the same way. This isn't a game with a live system, so tracking for 0 deaths is... But the other thing is that you are actually rewarded, and the reward is, there's actually 2 different rewards you get for doing all 5 secrets. One of them is actually coming up literally just later in this very map, if I ever get past this. Okay, I have a good shot here. Let's see if I can make this happen. Ah! Got blasted. And that is why rockets are nasty also, because they have a knockback effect, which is what killed me there. I wasn't quite able to get it because the cyber demon kept shooting me off. It's, in this one particular case, probably more useful to use the non-actors because to prevent your minimap from getting cluttered. Because really, every dot here is going to be or every little triangle is going to be here. Stop getting caught in map geometry. And yeah, this is by design the hardest secret challenge. It's completely ridiculous, and recording this is going to just be a matter of, seriously, just getting through this one section. Okay, 100, 100. I have a good shot. Oh, come on! You literally started infighting with another thing. So yeah, if you're wondering, is this challenge actually as ridiculous as it looks? Yes. I made this challenge, and I'm not doing the hottest on this right now. I've actually haven't been counting my attempts. If it occurs to me I shouldn't. Uh, I... And yeah, this secret challenge is just meant to... Part of what makes this one so bad is how long it is, because you have to go back and forth, I think, 8 times. Well... Also something worth noting. The whole thing where monsters are forced to shoot no matter what only applies to monsters that have actually seen you, so... Whoops. I think this is what, attempt 6? And as I said, I am recording failures on this because just there's recording the first attempt on only the successful attempt really doesn't capture why this challenge is so hard. I want anyone who wants to try this on Lunatic know that it is actually just that kind of BS ridiculous. I think I've proven that now, so I'd like to get my successful run. Wait, what are those rockets coming from? Did I really throw Cybers in here? Or maybe that's just the rocket death sound because the Revenant shares that. Okay. Okay, Center Cyber Demon, can you not ruin my day again? Nope, got ruined by one of the other Cyber Demons. Yeah, the last one's kind of ridiculous. This would be attempt 8. God, I should be counting these. Maybe I'll just give Secret 5 its own video, because I think this is actually getting ridiculous enough that maybe it's just going to be its own video, because I don't want to...